How you guys doing this fine evening, or should I say morning? As you know, I've changed the name of the channel to the Anonymous Republic Network, and the reason is I kind of wanted a change to the channel. So maybe if I change the name and the picture of the channel change a little bit here. I think that when you look, each channel has a change. Some do change the name, some kind of tweak change the picture and shit like that. I wanted to do something different. I created a group on Facebook. It's under the same name. Messaging groups under the same name. We got about 12 members of the Anonymous Republic Network on Facebook. And I want to have a clean slate. It's always a good thing to have a clean slate, start fresh. But I wanted to reburn. I wanted to turn this channel into like the phoenix from the ashes, reborn and shit. But we still got 573 subscribers. I'm hoping to have more by the end of the year, and hopefully, I could get 1,000 subscribers so I could stream off the YouTube Live thing. And but I've been kind of keep looking into the whole coronavirus thing, the whole COVID-19 BS, and it's kind of. I mentioned the other day that people are. When I said that people are going to get pissed, voila, Michigan. People in Michigan are pissed. They are angry. Okay, they are angry people. Now, I mentioned this before. Fishing. You have people that do love to fish. You have people that love to canoe, ride on the motorboat, that love to grow plants and crops and all other shit like that. Furnishings. I mean, here's a governor that has no idea um, how to do her job, man. I mean, look, a lot of you from Michigan, look, I know you're pissed because that's overroding someone's rights. You can't buy seeds, you can't buy paint, you can't buy any furnishings, whatever, you know. Fishing is a right, man. You know, so far there's a change that's taken its time, but I mean, now you could go to the beach as long as you got. I mean, look, I don't know why they closed the state parks. I don't know why they closed the beaches. Because look, you could be on the beach by yourself. Okay, you can still go to the beach even though you're by yourself, right? Well, yeah, you can. But you have to be 6 feet away. Well, if you're by yourself, well, and no one's around you, hey, you're socially distancing from everybody. But you can still get arrested. Why? You're by yourself. You're social distancing. And people are really looking at Michigan. I tell you what, most of this shit are coming from Democratic governors and shit. The governor of New Jersey is saying you're banned from going to church. When you need God, no governor's going to be in your fucking way. If you need God, that governor needs to move the fuck out of the way. If God says, stick your foot up his ass, stick your foot up his ass. Take your right foot and plant it up his ass. Because there's a vacancy sign hanging over his ass, and your foot is looking for a room. A room for 2 feet. I mean, you don't see that from the governor here in California. Yeah, the guy's a dick. Yeah, the guy's a dick. But if you own a second home or property in the state or maybe in the city, fucking go. Now the governor of Michigan is a cunt. A cunt, okay? If you own a second home, go to that second home. Nobody can stop you. How are they gonna know where you're gonna go? How are they gonna know that you're going to your second home you got? How do they fucking know? They don't know. They do not fucking know. They don't need to know. I mean, they don't need to know where you're going. I mean, you could go. Well, I'm going up the creek to go take a piss and drink it with squirrels. I'm kidding, folks. But I'm trying to wrap my head around this. You can't buy seats. You can't buy paint. You can't buy furnishings. You can't canoe by yourself, and you cannot drive your motorboat by yourself. You can't fish. Suck my dick and follow my balls. That's bullshit. Fishing fishing is like therapy. You want complete quiet. Only thing you want to hear is the stream. Okay? You're fishing, cast it out. You're sitting there on the boat. You're sitting there on the boat, right? I got your beer, got your beer right here, right there, and all your beer, all your snacks are here, and everything else. And you got the pole out, and you're just waiting for a bite. Yeah, just get in your bag, just chilling, and all you want to do is hear nothing but quiet. But only to hear the water and nature, because it's quiet, quiet. So it's therapy. It's therapy. See, YouTube here, this is my therapy. Because the more I talk, the more I feel better. Yeah, the more I feel better and shit, you know. The more I feel better, I'm cool, calm and collected, I'm relaxed. Nobody's bugging me. I'm bugging nobody. But it seems the police loves to really extremely enforce their job. Their thing. Because in their minds, they really love to hurt people. That's why they join the force. They really enjoy hurting people. Okay? Now, I've asked this question before. Okay? I've asked this question many times before. What would happen if one officer gets his ass handed to him so badly? Just like they hurt a guy so bad where he has broken bones, internal injuries, internal bleeding, and he's on life support. See, a lot of these dumbass officers, all they care about is a paid vacation. So what happens? They violate someone's rights, they fuck them up, and they're put on paid leave out of your tax dollars, folks. That's why you need a lawyer who sees through this shit. See, if I was a prosecuting attorney, I would say, you know what? Fuck this paid leave. I'm gonna charge the fucker, and I'm gonna lock him up. He ain't gonna get bail. He'll get arraigned, but no bail. See, I would want that officer to suffer the way his victims did while in jail. No treatment, but in total isolation. Isolation. I want his department to know that I'm not going to railroad the guy. I'm going to take the entire law of the United States of America and I want to shove it up his ass. To know what it's like for them to fuck over their victims and shit. See, departments, they got this thing called the blue wall of silence. Well, guess what, folks? The blue wall of silence can easily be destroyed. Okay? Cops, they stick together because they know it's programmed into them in the academy, right? Oh yeah. It's us against them bullshit, right? Us against them. I'm not anti-cop, I'm anti-fucking moron. I'm an anti-moron, I'm an anti-idiot, I'm an anti-dumbass, I'm an anti-dumb fuck. I hate dumb fucks, I hate dumbasses, I hate fuckers who think because they wear a tin on their fucking shirt that they could break the fucking law. Okay? A known fact is, not every cop knows the fucking law. Period. Only 30% knows the law. The rest, who knows? If a cop knew the law, okay, if he knew the law like they claim they do, then they wouldn't be fucking up every time they go out on patrol and shit, you know. They should know that an individual has the right to film them. If they don't like it, they could kiss their ass. They could kiss my ass. If I'm out in public, I'm filming, say, one of those stops, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to do this, I'm going to film that. I'm going to get every inch of footage, and if they don't like it, fuck them. Right? Fuck them, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them. And I do believe that every individual is innocent till proven guilty. Okay? You're innocent until you are proven guilty by the jury of your peers. Now, I'm wondering. Now, I want to get to this thing here with Nancy Pelosi. She was in Chinatown this year, and someone took a footage of her the whole time, and like she had this report on her being in Chinatown in San Francisco and shit, and someone got hold of a full footage and put it on Twitter. And the president really put her on blast for that shit. And she knew the virus came from Wuhan lab in China. Oh yeah. And now it's out. Now it's out. We're almost at summertime, folks. We're almost in May. That's one stop until June, where when summer comes around, I hope we're all open by about June or July. Because I tell you what, that's when it gets really. You know, February is where it got really, because May. Okay, look at January 0. Let's see, November, December 0 0, January 6%, little 6 area. Then May skyrocketed. Then we're at 6. Right, we're at 6. But around May 0, th- this is the flu season, folks. A flu season. And July. Let's see. May, June, July. 0, all 0. Man. No cases of it. So we're basically in a flu season, is what it is. It's still flu season, man. Like, holy crap. And there. I mean, people are getting better by the day, man. Shit. I mean, there are close to what 650,000 people getting better, and a little over 100,000 have died. This this is a global scale here, man. Global fucking scale here, and we have about what, 1.5 million cases worldwide. That's not even 1%, man. Not even 1%. I mean that's not even 2% or 5%. I think that when you, I mean, when you think about it, what's the most deaths in this world today? Abortions. There are more deaths through abortions than there are the Spanish flu, the typhoid epidemic, polio epidemic, more deaths than HIV and AIDS, more deaths than cancer, more deaths than this COVID-19 bullshit. People have died from abortions. That's little kid. That's fetuses and shit. More have died every year. More than wars combined from night. I mean, more than two world wars. More than war in Korea, Vietnam, the Gulf War, and the war on terror combined. The deaths in from this so-called virus doesn't even scratch the surface. Period. There are more deaths caused by abortions than there are this COVID-19 virus bullshit. And it doesn't even scratch the surface and shit. 1.5 million? Nah, not by a long shot. It's the lowest death, lowest cases and shit. It's more cases than cases of this COVID-19 thing. 1.5 million plus. The abortion thing, way higher. Way higher. Way higher than the Spanish flu, polio, AIDS, um, anything else. More cases, more deaths than anything else. That's right. That's Now, a lot of these people who are pro-life, I just have this one good question, and it's a medical question. It has to do with the unborn baby and the mom. Okay, if both mom and the baby are both in trouble, who do you save first, the mom or the child, or both? Because women have had over the years, they've had complications in pregnancy, scary complications, terrifying complications and shit like that. And a lot of these pro-life people are saying, well, you gotta think about the sanctity of life. Okay, but where did the sanctity part come in? So this whole abortion thing has been controversial since the Roe versus Wade case, and it's legal. It's legal. Um, but I mean, a lot of they're trying to appeal the Roe versus Wade thing, where it's a woman's right to choose. Okay, if she chooses, it's. George Carlin made a good point back in 1996 during one of his shows, and he talked about how these pro-life fuckers, the reason they say that they're pro-life is they want you to raise your baby to be dead soldiers when they join the army. Pre-born, they're fine. But when they're older, they're fucked. Because you don't see one rich, wealthy motherfucker send their own child go in the military to fight a war. You know, they want to raise your kids to be dead soldiers when they go to the military and shit. And none of them that did serve, they regretted every moment of their life. And they admitted it was it was regret. I mean, they were regretting it. They were regretting it. And I don't know. I just think I think it's crazy. But please share this video. And I'm Grandmaster Evan. And I want to thank you guys for watching the video. And take care. Be safe. And I love you guys. And get well, get better, fight, kick ass. Subscribe, leave a like, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. I'm Grandmaster Evan. Knowledge is free, knowledge is power. Peace out. Godspeed.